Sean with SW Inspections here, and today we're going to talk about retrofit. So you have a roof-to-wall connection up in your attic, and it's part of the wind mitigation that we look at this. In layman's terms, you have a wall and a roof, right? And right there, you have some sort of reinforcement. Hurricane clip, hurricane strap, tie down, whatever you want to call it. And that prevents uplift capacity in the event of a hurricane or a tornado knocking on your front door. So in order to get a discount on your homeowner's insurance, we record what you have up there. And then if it meets the minimum requirements according to the form, you get a discount. And it's normally a pretty big discount. What happens if, say for instance, though, we go up into your attic and it doesn't meet the minimum requirements, or there's nothing there at all? And all of a sudden, you're having a conversation with your insurance agent about how your insurance is just absolutely unaffordable. It doesn't make any sense. That's when a retrofit comes in. So let me show you what that looks like and explain the process a little bit, because this one happened recently and it had a good end to the story. And, well, I like good stories. So if we look over here, this is the picture that I took inside of a client's attic. This right here is the strap. And I don't have a picture of the other side in this video, but it's just one nail on the other side. You can see it right there poking out. So this strap comes up and out. It's connected with one nail on this side and one nail on this side. In order to get a discount on your homeowner's insurance, you need two on the front side and one on the back side. That's the minimum. New construction would have a nail in every hole, because that's just how we do it nowadays. But this house was built back in the 80s when we didn't do things quite as well. So in this case, we've got one nail on the front and one nail on the back. So it doesn't meet the minimum system requirements for a discount, even though it's got the extra holes where they could have put the nails. So I have this conversation with my client while I'm there, and I say, hey, it's probably not a bad idea if you do a retrofit. Would you like me to introduce you to my contact, a contractor that does this for a living? This is what he specializes in. And he says yes. So we email over the report, and I CC the retrofit contractor on it as well. And he decides that he's going to pull the trigger. I believe it cost him about $1,000 to have the retrofit contractor come out and install the extra nails that were needed to get a discount. And this also makes his home significantly stronger against wind, considering the fact that they had a pretty major tornado touchdown in their neighborhood in 2024. They were on board. So after the retrofit was done, I get pictures from the retrofit contractor, which looks like this. So in this picture, there's the old nail right there, and then there's the one coming from the other side, and then there's the new one from the retrofit contractor. So we went from one on the front, one on the back, to two on the front, one on the back. Obviously, this is not the same truss. He sends me 25 pictures. I just choose the one that looks the best. Point being is that the structure was retrofitted. We added the extra nail, more specifically the contractor did, and then we update the report and send everything out to the buyer and the agent, and they get a huge discount on their homeowner's insurance. Now, I don't always see exactly what that number is, but I was fortunate enough with this guy he was a chatty guy, so we wanted to talk back and forth via email. So I asked him, how much did you save? How much did it cost? So he said it was about $1,000 to get the retrofit done, and his homeowner's insurance went down by $2,400 a year. So obviously that's a big discount for a nail, but more importantly, it pays dividends. So that's a $2,400 a year savings for him this year and next year and the year after. Obviously, your mileage will vary depending on what kind of coverage you're looking for, where you live, the size of your house, lots of stuff. But just as an anecdotal evidence here, this guy was able to save a ton of money on his homeowners by just adding an extra nail with a contractor. We were really happy that he decided to go through with it, and it was a positive experience for everybody. So if I come to your house and I say, hey, you don't meet the minimum system requirements for a discount on your homeowner's insurance, you probably could save a bunch more money. This is why. Hopefully that explains it. Let me know if you have questions.